Just casually sipping on my bang and my protein shake at the same dang time. Hashtag prep life. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I'm glad you all decided to watch again. You all know that my name is Courtney, C5, Coco, Mama Court. You know, whatever you want to call me is fine. You also know that I'm a personal trainer. I'm a bikini competitor. I'm currently in prep. We are here to C5 it up. I know it's really cheesy. Anyway, I'm here to update you all on prep. You know, I'm not going to do like a weekly update. That would be super boring. It would go something like this.
Lost 1 to 2 pounds, still eating good, I feel great, here's what I look like.
So that would be really, really boring. Just going to update every now and then just to tell you kind of how things are going, tell you anything new going on, and so that you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly of competing. My prep update. I'm 5 weeks in, 11 weeks out. My show is July 14th, and I may do another one in August. I'm not sure yet. I am currently down 10 pounds, so I started at 152, and I am now at 142. My goal... One second. Bentley Wyatt! I'm still eating good. I'm still eating over 1,700 calories. I'm doing like 20 to 25 minutes of cardio a day, up to 6 times a week. So it's not bad. I would much rather be going harder in the gym than eating less because I like my food. My energy is about the same. I have days where I'm super tired, and then I have days where I feel amazing. I have started practicing posing. I will put a video of me practicing here. I feel like my routine has really improved from last year. I have more confidence, I have more hand movements, and I really think that it flows way better than it did last year because last year was my first show. In the beginning of prep, you kind of lose weight faster or body fat faster because your metabolism is kicked into high gear from your off season. So I have been losing 2 pounds a week, give or take. It does average 2 pounds a week, but that will probably slow down as your metabolism slows down because obviously as your body gets used to lower calories, your metabolism will slow down quite a bit. So I'm hoping not to hit a plateau soon, and I'm hoping to stay around 1 to 2 pounds down a week. When your metabolism slows down, your body's kind of like, hey, I'd rather be thick AF than be low body fat percentage. So it'll kind of plateau and try to maintain. As a bikini competitor, you want to be anywhere from the 8 to 12% body fat range. And that really doesn't have to be the exact number. It's really based on how you look. The judge is not going to have you step on a scale on show day and give the trophy to who weighs the less. It's all based on looks. I have a lot of people asking me about competing, interested in competing, DMing me about competing. Some people don't realize all the work that goes into prep. They don't see the 12 to 25 weeks put in to competing, see the endless cardio, the extreme dieting. They don't see what goes behind being at a low body fat percentage. They see the one day of the glam, the bling, the blam, the pretty girl in the suit, and they don't realize that that is literally one day or maybe even a couple hours of the glamour.
Full disclosure, I am not an expert. I am not a pro. My advice is solely based on my experience.
But just know that competing is not all glamorous and there will be tears shed. So one of the #1 things is you have to be ready to sacrifice social events. As humans really bond and socialize around food. We have a birthday party. We go out to dinner. We have any kind of celebration, we're usually going out to dinner or eating some kind of food. Going to social events can tempt you to eat that food. Sometimes you just have to take yourself out of that position and sacrifice going somewhere, or maybe you don't have the energy to go, and you just really want to keep your friends around that support you and support that decision, and also not judge you if you have to bring a Tupperware meal to a pizza dinner. Another thing you have to realize is the money that goes into competing. We're all balling on a budget. You're not like forking over a bunch of money at once, but after the suit, the tan, the NPC card, the hotel if it's not local, the makeup, the hair, the shoes, the supplements, the posing practice, all of that adds up to a pretty high number. So you have to be financially able. You can ball on a budget, and you can not go all out on your suit. You can do your own hair, which I do. You can do your own makeup, which I'm thinking about doing myself this year. You can purchase shoes off of Amazon for $30, which I did. I got my jewelry off of Amazon. It was like $10. So you can go the cheaper route. You don't have to go all out. First of all, are you physically ready to compete? If you have 30 plus pounds to lose, it may not be the greatest idea to go into prep. If you do, you might have to prep longer. You would have to probably get down to a lower caloric intake. It's also ideal if you have muscle. If you get down to 8% body fat and you have no muscle to speak of, you might look like a stick figure. When you're at a lower body fat percentage, like 9 to 12%, your energy seriously suffers. When you're in a caloric deficit, your energy goes down a lot. Lower energy equals lower sex drive. I'm not going to go into deep detail because, all of that's personal, and my little sister watches this channel. All I'm going to say is you might have a little less bang in your life and a little more bang in your life. You know what I mean? You may be cold all the time, even if it's summer. As you diet down, your body gets used to a low metabolism. So, go away!
That is a nice boulder.
What? If you're averaging around 13 to 1400 calories, your body is going to get used to that caloric intake. It's going to try to maintain weight at that level, which means you are at a lower metabolism. Can I help you, sir?
Do you use these for your butt?
Means your body is trying to use the food that you are eating and storing as much fat as it can, because it's kind of like,
joke's over. We want to be at a higher body fat percentage. We don't want to be stick figure anymore. We want to be thick AF,
The thing is, prep can be really consuming. So for some people, it can take over your life. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and I have to train people today. And I actually had technical difficulties with my camera. Just woke up. I ate my oatmeal. I'm about to eat eggs, so I'm gonna make this video fast. Excuse my morning face. I'm breaking out. My hair is looking a little crazy. You kind of have to balance your life out when you're in prep. Some people might let it consume them or rule their entire life. Other things come first when I'm prep, like my son and my boyfriend and my clients and work and everything's come first before competing, so I kind of can't let it rule my entire life or obsess over it. One thing is going to be post-show. After your show, like I mentioned before, you have a really low metabolism, and people tend to go crazy and eat after the show, like crazy, and your body wants to try to store as much fat as possible because you have been in a deficit for so long. And when you're eating as much as you can, you're probably either back at maintenance calories or at a surplus. So your body's like, yes, we have food, let's gain some weight back. so you may gain weight a little bit too fast. So it's important to try to go into post-show with a plan or reverse diet after the show, after you've had your 1 or 2 cheat meals. And 8th thing is you need to ask yourself, what is the reason you're competing? If you are competing because you're looking to win, or it's not a bad thing to win, but if that's your main goal, then and it's your first time, you probably need to step back and reassess the why, because overall, I want to compete to better myself. I love competition. I'm very competitive, and it's just a personal goal that I had, and I ended up loving it. So it's not a bad thing to want to win and work to win, but that should not be your main goal. Also, if you're doing it to look good on social media or get a bunch of followers, then you're probably doing it for the wrong reasons, and you need to ask yourself why you're doing it. I would say I will do it a little bit to build my brand, but that's not the main reason. I would not be doing it if I didn't like it. In prep, during prep, there's going to be several times you were like, I just want to quit. And you need to keep asking yourself, like, why is the real reason that I'm doing this? And if it's real, then keep grinding and keep pushing. But if it's not a valid reason, then maybe you do need to step back. So I really think that's all I have for you today. Today is refeed day, so I'm super excited about that. Comment below if you think I should make a video on a refeed, tell you all what it is and what foods I eat during a refeed. If you haven't caught the word refeed by now, I will be eating a little bit more food than I have been and more carbs than I have been. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all in my next video. And I seriously apologize for looking like this, but gotta keep it real.